All right, YouTube, how you doing? What's up? What's going on? It's your boy Booda back in the building, and I wasn't sure I was gonna make a video today. I'm kind of running all over the place doing errands and stuff, but I had to just turn on the camera and make a video about what you're seeing on the screen right now. This is LiQWYD's Cloudia spreadsheet. My logo is actually hiding it at the moment. There you go, you can see it. LiQWYD's Cloudia spreadsheet right there. This is one of the best resources I've ever seen for any game, any gacha game, anything in particular. I mean, this guy put in the work, alright? So this is just a fantastic resource if you're a beginner like me, or if you're a veteran who's played the game for a while. I'm sure 90% of the veterans probably already know about this, but I figure what's the harm in putting it out there now for anyone new that might be jumping on it, like myself. So I guess these are just notes that he gives to the people reading this, but this is updated constantly, and I know this because I'm looking at this first tab, timer, right? And it's got the most recent events. It's updated with LiQWYD gifts, that new Soul Field event. It's got its start and end dates. It's got how long they are lasting, how much longer they have left. Like, I don't even want to know how much time this took or how much effort this took to make, because it's going to make me feel like I'm slacking. Very crazy, very crazy. And then just a reference at the top for what time it actually is. What I'm guessing this is Pacific Standard Time if it's 11:20 a.m. But I just wanted to go through each tab just to highlight, so we're not sitting here trying to analyze the whole thing, right? He's got a skills tab, all of the skills, what they do, notes, I guess, if there's anything extra that you wouldn't know if you haven't played with those skills. You can see what characters earn them naturally, what arcs have these specific skills, so you know which ones you need to teach other characters that skill. I mean, it's just insane. It's just insane. Going over to equipment, I'm over here. I was looking at it at the claws, because I wanted to see if he said anything about this fire claw weapon, because I'm planning on putting it on my DB Ray. It's just a powerful thing that you get with the Phoenix Blow arc, which I just recently got. But yeah, it's got all of the weapons, their rarities, obviously, their stat boosts. It doesn't seem like, at least I'm not seeing anything on these cells here for the elements and then the status ailments. He does have descriptions for a lot of them, for almost all of them, and it gives you some details on them. So it looks like the majority of information that you need is here. It looks like the info that would be here is just kind of all compiled into the trait descriptions. And extra notes here, needs testing. Is this really a killer? Best guess is yes. So this is the new LiQWYD bow that we were just looking at. Very cool. And then where to get them. Super helpful. Super helpful. Moving over to arcs, right? We've got their arcs, their ranking, their stats, what skills they give, and abilities if they have one. Oh, it looks like oh, right, because obviously every arc has an ability, and their second ability, third ability. Some, I guess, even have a fourth ability. Look at that. Some are just crazy, crazy. And then their skills, if they include one. The skills I know are very limited for specific arcs, right? They're not every arc has a skill, which is important to note. And this column right here, oh, you can barely see it. Let me see if I can. This column right here, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's giving. Oh, these are the rewards. Got it. Sparkly arc fragments. Gotcha. So this is referring to if you go into your arcs and you click on them, you're gonna see these sparkles in some cases. And it looks like at certain percentages, sparkles appear. It's called fishing your arcs, which then you can literally tap where the sparkles are on the arc, and you're getting these items. So different sparkles appear at different percentages that the arc has been awakened to. which allows you to get these free items essentially from them. So very cool, very good to know. Gives you their ether rewards and the availability on how to get them, I'm assuming. Yeah, oh, so it's saying like these generals you can pull from the standard banner. Limited, obviously. We don't know when or if they're going to come back. Looking at units, exactly what you could expect. The name, type, gender, and then all of their stats, their resistances. Look at this. There's faint point, speed, and critical rate. Faint point, I'm not sure what that is exactly, but obviously speed is how quick they move. And then the critical rate, I guess, is their standard critical rate if they're not being boosted by anything. Gives you what weapons and armor that they can equip. Naturally, shows you all of their skills and their physical attacks, their ultimate, their traits, skill tree stats. So just it's insanely in depth. Shows you if the character can awaken to level 6 or not. Very good to know. Summon. So I've yet to do this in game or figure out how it works exactly. I've obviously fought Igneed where I am. He's the first kind of summoning stone boss that you fight. I haven't met any of these other ones, but it gives you the description on what they do, what it is, right? Uses strength stat of selected units. So it looks like you attach them to a specific unit and then that unit can summon. Gives you their stats at specific levels and then where to get them, obviously. I need to dive more into this because I think summoning is very important. I think it's very important for certain clearing certain stages, probably. Magic Approximator. Disclaimer, there is currently no known damage formula. As such, this calculator is extremely bare bones. It does not take into account for an enemy's mind or other modifiers due to lack of the damage formula. It is meant only to approximate the power and potential of the magic spells in the game. Interesting. See, this already seems way too smart for me. But we're looking at all of the magic skills that you can use. It gives the description, their skill cost, how much magic it takes, what type of attribute damage. Oh, it gives you a tier for that specific magic. So I'm not gonna give this particular section justice trying to figure out what it's explaining here without further studying it privately. But you can see there's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of percentages and calculations. So if you are into the smarts of the magic and the damage and the speed and effectiveness of them, then this is the perfect section for you. This is called break. This section's called Break Compare. So this is giving a breakdown of how effective each character is at breaking shields. Oh, look at this guy, Master Thief Robin. His regular attack breaks 15. That seems very high, very high. Oh, look at this. Rukael breaks 17. No wonder she's so... Rommel breaks 21. Look at this guy. So obviously this is showing off the more effective characters at breaking. Oh, it gives you the summary of the highest break damage is this stone guy? What? Oh, here we go, here we go. It's giving us a breakdown of like these different characters and how they rank in a very specific type of breaking. Huh. It's so in depth. It's so in depth. It's amazing to me. HP heal calculator. So we looked at the magic, I guess, damage spells. These are the HP heal spells, giving you the effectiveness and rankings of the different healing spells that are available in the game. Crazy. There is how they do it. There's your algorithm right there. Holy crap. Looking at resistance comparator. What? Comparator? Gives you each different type of resistance skill and a more further in-depth description on how it affects the characters. Tells you about the element resistances and status ailment resistances. Monster Soul Whip. Tells you where you can farm different souls for, it looks like the standard monsters that you can kind of grind up for free, and the stages where you can do that are most effective. Looking at bounties, right, as you progress further in the story, you unlock, or I guess discover, the monster bounty hunter house, something like that, where the more monsters you kill, or you have to kill a specific amount of specific monsters in that region, then if you return there you get certain rewards. This is what tells you what you get depending on which monsters you kill. It looks like once you finish all of the wanted posters, you actually do fight a boss battle and get a nice accessory reward. So that's good to know. I didn't know that. That's new to me, right? These are the different regions and their corresponding monsters. It's like this guy just makes a return every time. Gives you a different kind of weapon or accessory or whatever each time you beat them. And you get a lot of good rewards from it. Wow. Fairies tab. I'm not sure what this is. I don't think I've discovered the fairies yet, as far as how they play a role in the main story or your game progression. But it looks like you can find these fairies on different map icons, and you get some kind of reward somehow. Some very decent looking weapons and armor. Once you complete it, you get the Crown of 8 Spirits, a 6-star accessory. Looking at tours, right? It's going to give you all of the descriptions on tours, right? I'm still on this first one, Brana Plains, trying to get this Gladsian Thunderclap. There's like 10 different missions that you have to complete. Yeah, look at here. It gives you, so each time you complete it, you progress 10% in that plane. Or in that tour. Once you hit 100%, you get the reward. Like for this first one, I'm stuck on step 6 because I don't have a 40+ soldier going on any tours yet. So I'm just kind of waiting until one of my soldiers naturally progresses there. Haven't really been focusing on it, but it gives you all of the tours, the rewards, and the different missions. Super helpful. Quizzes. So it looks like you can take quizzes somewhere in the game. You get rewards by completing these quizzes. Oh wow, both of these combined, you get a full multi-sum in that, so that's really good. And it gives you the answers so you don't actually have to study. You have your cheat sheet right here. Music sheets, here we go. I don't know what these music sheets are for exactly yet. I see them everywhere. I see them available everywhere. There's 35 music sheets. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know why there's certain gaps. Oh, because these are the specific music sheet numbers. It looks like they don't have like 36 through 40. It just goes from 35 to 41. But obviously these are the names of them and where you get them. This is skills original text. So I guess this is how the skills look in game. It doesn't give you the in-depth details that it looks like the other skills tab does. Yeah, these are just... And then this is the equipment original text. So this is just how it appears in game as well. Wow. And that is going to do it. That's a lot of tabs and a lot of really good information. So shout out to Easy Gaming. I'm going to try and put the comment on the screen. He's the one that offered this spreadsheet to myself on YouTube. And I was like, heck yeah, bro, send it over. And unfortunately, today's the first day I checked it out. He sent it to me a little while back, and I just never got around to looking at it. But as soon as I opened it up, I was like, oh, I gotta make a showcase video for this. So obviously the link for this is going to be in the description. Shout out to Easy Gaming. Shout out to LiQWYD for just making a god tier level resource for any less Cloudia players. And y'all know the drill. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.